Welcome to another edition of 42 Straight Years In. On my Crackhead update, I was going for a walk earlier. I walked over a couple blocks by a middle school in a park, and I ran into the super crip on my mama. So that means that tells me he lives in that apartment complex. It's a large apartment complex. And he walked out, he seen me, he said, hey, Scoot, what's going on, man? He said, man, you don't need to be out right longer now because the block is hot. I said, what's happening, man? He said, I just did a drive-by over there in West Dallas, man. I had to shoot 5 people over there, man. They were set tripping. I said, man, you ain't got no business being out here walking around. You done shot 5 people. I said, Dallas police going to be over here to pay you a visit. He said, no. The chief of police just called me. He know I got big guns over here. And he told me, if you see my boys over there, don't hurt them or nothing, man. I'll pay you a small fee. Don't hurt them. We know it was you, but we ain't going to take you in. I say, for real? He said, oh, my baba. Oh, my baba. I said, Lord, man, he this man go, man. You know, there's a car. They was driving real slow. 1 block down. I said, shit. I said, I just seen them guys over there by my apartment. I said, they got big guns in their car. I said, who? I said, that he is right there. He said, say, man, I'm going to catch up with you later. Because I got to go back in here and finish this video game, man. I'll see you around, man. I said, all right, man. He took off. Whoever was in that car, he paranoid with his lying, sorry ass. That's my crackhead update. Y'all know what it is. Get your shanks out. And let's get ready to ride. I need my likes. Don't cost you nothing. Follow me over on Patreon. The link is in the description. I'm going to deal with a guy that I met at Ramsey Unit. And he was from Fort Worth. He had killed his girlfriend. He cut both her breasts off. He cut her vagina out and had her in the trunk of his car riding around with her. Said he caught her cheating on him. He said he fixed it where she won't be cheating no more. And he had rode around with her for 3 days. Finally, the cops stopped it. And he gave him a life sentence. And he assigned him to the Ramsey Unit. This guy's first day at Ramsey, he didn't get transferred to Ramsey for disciplinary. He's the first offender. So Bear and the beat him up crew, they let him make it. Now they took him, they escorted him to the chain room. And I got to go down to the chain room and get his clothes sized and all that and take it to the laundry where they can get him some sheets, blankets, pillowcase, and get his clothes box number, because back in the day we had a box number. You had to go in the laundry and say box 403 or whatever, then your clothes was in there. And I went out and got his size and all this, and when I got through talking to him, he said, hey man, what kind of prison is this? I said, prison just like all the rest of them. He said, yeah, spoil sport. I looked at him and said, what's wrong with this dude, man? He said, you know, I killed my girlfriend. I can tell right now I'm going to kill somebody over here. He said, I know I'm going to do it. He said, they're going to underestimate me and I'm going to kill somebody over here. He said, I can look at these guys and tell I'm going to kill one of them. So I said, well, you're going to be talking to the warden later on. I said, as soon as he get through eating, you're going to be talking to him. I said, you just call him Cat. He said, what kind of damn warden you call Cat? I said, well, this one here, you just call him Cat. I said, I'll come get you when it's time to talk to him. He said, all right, spoil sport. And I go back down and Burr asked me, say, hey, you talk to that guy in the chain room? I said, yeah, I got his clothes. He said, I believe that son of a bitch is crazy, man. He said, my Cat might have to transfer him. I said, you don't want no psych patients over here. I said, well, I don't know. I said, it seems like he's all right. He said, well, we'll soon see. So later on, Cat got through eating. He eat in his office. Sometimes he'll go to the inmate dining room and eat with the inmates. Or sometimes he'll go to the officer's dining room. It varies. Depends on what mood he's in. So anyway, he tell me, say, go get my chain interviews. So I go down to the chain room, get the turnkey to unlock the door, and get him out. Say, come on, man, follow me down here to Cat's office. I told him, I said, man, you can talk to this man, say whatever's on your mind to him. You ain't got to say no yes, sir, no, sir. You ain't got to say none of that shit. Just talk to him just like you do me. Just talk to him the same way. He said, oh, he's all right. I'm not scared of no warden. I'm looking at him, I said, oh, okay, you must say you met Cat. You know, I respect the guy, man, who got some balls. Okay, you ain't met Cat. Let me see you deal with Cat. Then I'll take under consideration what you said. You ain't afraid of no warden. You ain't met no warden like this one. So he go in there. I'm sitting over at my little desk where all the inmate files is. So before Cat called him in the office, I got to get his file out. So Cat reading his file before he called him in. And he reading what this guy done, how bad he did that lady, man. He cut both her breasts, cut her vagina out. And he showed a total disregard for human life. And he did not appear to be scared. Most guys, when you're a first offender, they're afraid. Especially at a prison like Ramsey or Eastham, you're afraid when you get there. You ain't never seen no shit like that. And this guy didn't act scared at all. So Cat called him in there. He said, he already know where you from and all that shit. He said, hey, where you from, man? He said, I'm from Fort Worth, warden. He said, don't call me warden, just call me Cat. And he said, you know, they got some pretty tough boys over here at this Ramsey unit. He said, warden, I'm pretty tough myself. He said, yeah. He said, well, I'm going to like you. He said, you just the kind of man that I'm looking for. He said, we love people like you at Ramsey. That's what we need. We need, this prison is for tough guys. He said, we're going to be sending you to the fields. And you go out and work for me. Put in a good day's work. You might can put in a request for a job assignment. He said, but you're going to have to put some years in the fields because you got life. He said, it's a lot of guys been here longer than you, so they on the priority list. He said, it depends on how you work out. He said, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm not going to put you in one hole. He said, I'm going to put you in 3 holes. He said, I'm going to tell the major to make sure he puts you in 3 holes. He said, you don't want to go in 1 hole. He said, they got an old boss in there. He'll shoot the shit out of you. I can tell that. So that dude, he telling me, he said, Warden, when I was coming down the hall, I see these big dudes out here in this hallway. They looking at me crazy as hell. He said, I'm going to tell you something. I ain't afraid. He said, I don't care if I live or die. I don't even care. Cat said, you just the kind of man that'll get along with Cat. He said, you'll get along with me perfectly if that's how you see it. He said, but we don't know you can do all that. He said, until you prove it, as far as I'm concerned, you just running your damn mouth. He said, you're just running your head. That's all you're doing until you can prove it. He said, oh, I'm going to prove it. He said, okay, time will tell. He said, I'm not going nowhere. You definitely not going nowhere. You got life. So they assigned him to the cell block I lived on, because back then it was still segregated. I lived on 7th Wing. And one day this guy was just talking to some guys sitting in the day room. And the inmate guards are standing right there listening to what he's talking about. And he was talking about he was going to kill his cell partner. So one of them overheard it. And they went and told Cat. And so Cat said, bring him down here to my office. So Cat called him in there again. He said, what's your problem down on 7th Wing? He said, well, I got this cell partner. He talk a lot of shit. He said, he go in and eats my shit up. I didn't tell him without my permission. He said, you think because he been here a long time, he going to run over me? He said, if I killed my girlfriend and did her like that, he said, I'll do him the same way. He said, I don't give a damn about what y'all going to do to me. I don't even care. He said, I'm gonna kill his ass for breakfast in the morning. Cat said, well, I don't think I advise you don't kill him while I'm here. He said, that's exactly what I'll do. So Cat said, all right, get your ass out of my office. So they took him on, they bring him on back down to 7 Wing. Man, about 2 hours later, I hear him, all the turnkeys hollering, fight, fight, fight. Man, he done cut his cell partner's throat, cut his penis off, and flushed it. And when Bird and them go down there to get him, and Cat come out in the hallway looking to see what's going on. And he tell Cat, he say, you ain't the only damn cat at this prison. He said, you might be the wild cat. He said, but I'm the crazy cat. He said, I'm a cat too. Cat started smiling at him. He said, you can laugh if you want to, you big son of a bitch. He said, but I'm a crazy cat. You a wild cat, and I'm a crazy cat. So they take him on down to 2 Wing and lock him up. Later on that night, they transfer him over to Ramsey 2 and lock him up at Ramsey 2. Now, they took this guy to court because back then they didn't have no administrative segregation. The only lockup they had was death row. That was it. They didn't have no Texas prison, did not have lockups. They had a temporary lockup until you went to disciplinary. That was it. There was no guys locked up, no 6 and 7 months in no cell. Wasn't none of that shit going on in Texas. And they took him to Ramsey 2 and locked him up. Took him to Brazoria County to the court. They gave him another life sentence. And back then they didn't stack the time. So it was ran concurrent with the original life sentence he had from Fort Worth. And they transferred him to the Ellis unit in Huntsville. Now, in later years, he just climbed up on 3 row, tied a sheet around the rail, and jumped and committed suicide. But he, Cat didn't allow him to jump him or nothing. He respected you if you could stand up to his face and don't mama say what you on your mind to his face. When that guy was cursing Cat out, Cat just smiled. He gets off on that type of shit. Because he knows so many inmates cower down when they come up to him. Plus, this is a big-ass white dude. He's not no little dude at all. And he's in top physical shape. And he'll tell every inmate, I do not need inmate guards. I will whoop your ass myself. And very few people call this bluff. The few that do call this bluff, they lose badly. Because the man in top physical shape, he go in the gym, he box with inmates, he do all that shit. He know how to fight just as good as an inmate do. He can fight the same damn way. And he got the size on him. Because he was about 6'8", good 275. He's a big dude. He's not no small ass dude. And he aggressive as hell. I've seen so many people, they commit violent crimes, and they get in prison, they cower down. I used to be looking. I say, man, you was a mass murder on the outside. How in the hell you let a guy slap you in here? Now's the time you supposed to kill the dude. Kill him now. You ain't got nothing. You ain't never going home. Like Elmer Wayne Henley, the mass murderer from Houston. One day, at Ramsey, they put him in one hole with us, with old Lord. Because his work squad he was in didn't have a field guard to take them to work. So they got what they call wrap in. They take so many out of each work squad and put them with another work squad. And we were just on the trailers riding to work. One hole, all black squad. Dude was just sitting there looking at Elmer Wayne Henley and slapped him. Pow! Elmer Wayne Henley, he didn't flinch nothing. He just looked at him. He said, man, I don't know why you bothering me. He said, I didn't kill no black people. He said, why you bothering me? But the look he had in his face, Eve son, man, if I was free, I would kill you so many ways, it's pathetic. But I was just checking out. Now, we was working with axes that day, cutting down trees. Man, you would have stopped me when we got off them trailers. I would have cut your damn head smooth off and throw to that old Lord. Say, here this son of a bitch is. You wouldn't have did me that way. Oh, hell no. I got to give you, everyone Henry was a small-ass dude back then. He weighed about 135. He about 5'4", 5'5". He a little-ass dude. But he got an axe that's sharp as hell. I was looking out and say, man, ain't no way. How the hell you done kill 50-some people and you let a man slap you in a prison and you gonna die in prison? You ain't never, ever gonna leave this prison. Never gonna leave. What is you worrying about getting some more time? So what? That's my rant and raving for the day. Y'all like and subscribe. I need my likes. I got my big boy here. We ain't taking no shit. I went and seen the Super Crip. Next time I see Super Crip, I might have to disembowel his ass with that blind ass shit on my mama shit. Y'all like and subscribe. I thank you for watching.